Hey, you guys. Okay, I'm just gonna go live long enough to let you guys know an update on hubby. Hey, Wanda, girl, it's just been a roller coaster today. Um, this morning when I got to hubby's room, at he was waving at me with his hand, and they had it down. His life support was down to 40%, and they started running fever, and they decided they wanted to do a CT scan, and they wanted to check and see if he had a blood clot in his lung. And they done that, and we found out that he has a abscess on his lung. It's about the size of a walnut. Okay. Um, they done a ultrasound of his heart, and said that his heart looked really good. So there was nothing there. They were checking the, oh God, what do you call it? Spectrum, I think that's what they called it, to see if maybe he's had a heart attack or a stroke. And they said that looked good. Said the blood was flowing through his heart was good. His fever went to 102 today. They got him on a strong antibiotic, and I've been there all day with him. And I just keep telling him to fight. Seems like he gets better, and then we're right back. I'm sorry, guys, but I just need you guys to keep praying. I keep saying he's going to be better, he's going to be better, he's going to be better. And then we have setbacks. The doctor will be back in the morning, and let me know what they're going to do. Hopefully these antibiotics will work. I've been strong all day, just tired. And then I get home and I'm like, I break down. I've got on the phone and called everybody, letting everybody know what's going on today, and how he's doing. And I stayed strong on the phone to everybody. But no sooner than I go live, here I am. And somebody sent me a package today. I don't know who did. There was no return address who it did it, but somebody sent me a package from Amazon. I appreciate it, Wanda. But somebody sent me that one pocket chip. There's no stuff in here to see. Whoever did, thank you. I ain't doing it now. I mean, I don't think I can handle it on my stomach. Everybody keeps telling me to eat and drink and keep my strength going. And everybody keeps telling me sleep. I sleep for about an hour and then I'm awake. So. But I'm just, hey Tosh. They took and done a CT scan, and they found out that he has an abscess on his lung, the size of a walnut. And the other lung has got fluid on it. We thought he was doing better. The x-rays were looking good. And then he was down to 40% on the life support. And today they had to cut it back up to 53. Well, it's kind of hard for him to drain it because him on the vent. They trying antibiotics first and see if that'll work. Some really strong antibiotics. I mean, it seems like, it's a roller coaster. It's up and down. And, but the fever, it went up to, I think one time it was 103, but then it went down to 102. Finally, it broke, but then it went right back to 102. I hope so, Tosh. I hope so, because it's hard. He just, he can't get a break, it seems like. Yeah, I am. They're not giving him no fluid pills. They've got him on an IV. They've got him on some very strong antibiotics. You name it, they got him on it. His blood pressure kept dropping. Okay. Hey, Sherry. I appreciate it, girl. Just keep praying that he gets better. He was kind of in and out of it, but after they gave him the antibiotic, he kind of slept, which is good. And he kept trying to tell me something, and he wrote a few things down on a piece of paper. I'd give him a pen, and he would write it because he kept trying to tell me. And then now we got this sign. He'll do this, saying he loves me. Yeah. Yeah. I told hubby, before I left, he didn't want me to leave, and I told him that they won't let me stay because him still being in the ICU. They call it medical ICU, where they got him. But he tries to talk, and we trying to make these signs, like if he needs a suction it because he gets that stuff in his mouth. I appreciate it, Tosh. he'll do this, so we'll know to get have him suction it out his mouth. So they do. Um, he don't like it, but he knows when he needs it. And but they done all kind of blood gas work on him. They done blood work galore. Um, you name it, they've done it. And I told him, I said, you've got to lay here. You've got to just relax. Don't think about anything. Don't try to tell me nothing other than I love you. I told him I expect him to do that in the morning. But he gets frustrated because he wants to tell me something. And like I told him, he's got to realize that the more he rests, the better he'll be. Even though he wants to try and tell me what he wants. And then he'll ask me, how's the grandbabies? And I tell him grandbabies are doing fine. They want to talk to their papa also. And I guess I'm going to have to let my son, I'm going to cut the camera off because we don't want the girls to see him with the tubes. And let the girls tell him to get better. I will one day. I told him he's got a lot of people praying. I told him, God hears everybody's prayers. I says, at least you look at me, and he'll squeeze my hand, and then he'll want to write something, and he keeps saying, I love you. And I told him, I love you. I ain't going anywhere. You got to fight this. You're going to go home with me because I can't sleep. I told him, when they put him in a regular room, I told him, I says, honey, I says, guess what? They let me stay in there. I'm gonna pull that chair, bed, whatever they got, a couch. I'm gonna pull it right up beside you, and I'm gonna hold your hand, and I'm gonna sleep right here with you. And he pointed at the bed. I says, I can't get in this bed with you. I says, if I could, I would. But I did give him a hug and gave him a kiss, and I took the mask off because they want you to keep the mask on. But I took my mask down and I kissed him and I told him, I'll see you in the morning. And he gave me thumbs up. Yeah, girl. I be up in there all night long. I be cutting some Z's. I did get some stuff. It's kind of like NyQuil, but it says Z something on it. And I might try to take it tonight and see if it'll help me sleep. I'm going to cut the volume up on hubby's phone all the way, so if they call me, I'm going to tell my son, if you hear this phone ringing, you run and get it if I don't get it. But he did try to say on the paper, are you eating? And I said, yeah, I eat a little. I will, Sherry. I will, girl. I guess he's done got worried about me. I mean, he can tell I'm tired, but like I told him, I'm going to be okay. You okay? I'll be okay. But, oh, he did want the TV on. He did this. And he pointed. So I did cut the TV on for him so he could watch TV. But he didn't like the shows that was on. Hey, Lori. I appreciate it, girl. I'm trying. I'm trying. I'm ready to take him home. I'm ready to bring him home. Um. Oh, I'm gonna help him. I don't care if, how I feel. He gonna be taken care of. I hope so. I really hope so. Um. But I'm like this though. You know. I know he's gonna have ups and downs during all this. You know, the nurse told me, said that sometimes we do have people that get abscess on their lung, and the antibiotics work, and that kind of made me feel a little bit better. But I didn't know you could get an abscess on your lung. You know, I'm thinking, how you get that? I mean, I've heard of people getting an abscess in their mouth or something, but I've never heard of it on your lung. Yeah. Um, Tosh, they have really been excellent on doing the tests to find out what's going on. Girl, I'm gonna be sleeping. I'll be like, hey, if you need me, I'm over here. Just hit me. Yeah. But they said it's the size of a walnut. And I'm thinking, why didn't it show up on the x-rays when, because they've been doing x-rays every day. But they had to do something, they give him some kind of stuff when they done the CT, and it showed it all up. So now, you guys, my husband is terrified of being put in that tube. I told him, you know, he will panic. Um, y'all better do something because he don't do good. He'll come up out of it. I've seen him. He come out of it. But they said he done good. So hopefully it was because, you know, they said they did try not to keep him in there as long. Um, because you know sometimes it takes what 45 minutes to do a CT, but I think they said it was like 15 minutes to do it, which is good. But I'm sorry, y'all. I'm getting comfortable a little bit, sitting in a hard chair at that my hubby's bed and trying to keep him under the covers and trying to keep him covered up. And one time he was trying to tell me his foot was itching. I love y'all too, Tosh. And so I was rubbing his foot. He don't like them socks they got on him because they got them slid things. But you know, they won't let me put his regular socks on him. I appreciate it, Tosh. You guys keep me going too. And my mom, my sister, and my son, they have really, hey Letha, they have really, you know, been there. They, in the world, hold on, y'all, I got a pop up scanner thing popping on my computer. Close it. Sorry. Letha, how you feeling, hon? But I am. I'm just tired. You recovering. That's good, girl. I'm glad that you're doing better. Now, if hubby just do better, I'll be all right. It's just been a roller coaster, up and down, up and down. Amen to that, Letha. Girl, I appreciate it. God is good. I mean, I may not understand why hubby's going through all this, but I keep thinking positive, that he's gonna be okay. Letha, let me make sure you are mine. Okay. But I just hope I go in the morning and he's doing this. Let me know he's okay. Yeah, I'm hanging in there. I'm just hanging like this hospital back and forth that's getting to me. I will. But I'm hanging in there. That's all I can say. Y'all, that'll fly up in my house. My son was had the back door open. He was out mowing and weed eating and got stung and come in here and I had to give him some Benadryl. Yeah, that's truly Laura. Well, all I can say is, I just want hubby home. You was in the hospital for 2 months. Oh man. Don't even mention 2 months. Hubby done been there what? 10 days? Let's see. Hubby went in. Y'all, I don't even know what the day is. That's bad. The 15th. Oh Lord. All right. Hubby has been in the hospital since the 6th. And today's the 15th. And we still going. But I did eat one of them microwave bowl things. I ain't eating at the hospital, y'all. So the hospital food stink. It's stinky. I tried later. I ate a little bowl of beef stew that my son heated up in the microwave. He zapped it. So I ate that. I know, girl. Yeah, that food didn't look. I'm like, no, I don't want it. I went in there and I'm like, nah, it wasn't me. Thanks, Will. But at least I can say I've, I think I got all his family told now what's going on. But I told my son if anybody calls, um, just take and tell him, he's still in ICU. Well, when hubby does get to eat, I know they're probably going to be giving him clear liquids because I know his throat's going to be sore, and he ain't gonna he ain't gonna want to see no chicken broth. He ain't gonna want to see no jello. He ain't gonna want no ice cream. He still don't have no taste. Lord, girl. Well, hubby had pneumonia. He was septic. His lung collapsed. Now he's got an abscess and fluid on the lung. And still on the vent, life support. And it's hard. And he keeps wanting to know when he's gonna get it out. Tell him you gotta get better. Gotta get over this hurdle here now. And I told him, don't get frustrated. You just keep fighting. Um, well, I stay as strong as possible in front of him. And then when I get home is when I just, you know, let loose. I don't want him to see me crying. I try to be as strong as possible. Well, I seen some of their salads in there, and I'm like, it don't look good too good. I'm like, that salad just didn't look like a salad. I'm like, I don't know what's in that, but I'm like, nope, I don't want it. Then I went to their little coffee shop that they got, and I got one of their coffees. Okay. Do y'all see how much of that coffee I drink? No, it ain't cheap. Ain't nothing cheap. It ain't cheap nowhere. Um, that coffee nasty. That ain't coffee. And they're what they call just regular black coffee. Now you could see through it. I'm like, where's the coffee? Because it sure tastes like water. It was gross. But I said, oh well. I said, I get home, my son got the coffee made. So he had coffee ready when I got in. And then he was trying to heat up that um, microwave thing for me. Yeah. Now, for a cappuccino like this, okay, just a regular cappuccino, they wanted $18. Do you know how many coffees I could drink at home for $18? I'm like, um, that coffee ain't made out of gold, okay? Mm-mm. No. So, my mom gave me this blue insulated cup, and so in the morning time, I take me some coffee in it and I drink it. Yeah, I'm like that cappuccino. It ain't Starbucks, so no. But I'm like I get home, I drink my coffee. Um, you pay $2 for a bottle of water, and then it was um, $4 for a Pepsi. I'm like, nah. I'm like, I can go down here to the grocery store that's right down the road and get some drinks cheaper than that. I'm like, no. But, and then I had to pay, okay, to park in the garage every time I go. And I get charged $7 every time I park. But one day they charged me $20, and I'm like, it was on the weekend. I'm like, why do I have to pay $20 to take him park from 10 till 4:30? Because I had left that day at 4:30. And I'm like, yeah. I'm like, it's crazy. I guess we paying the prices, paying for the guys to run around in the garage area, security, riding around on them golf cart things. That's all I can think of. But I ain't worried about it. I mean, I'm like, I don't care. I mean, I'm still gonna pay it. I'm parking. And I try to get there a little early so I can find a parking spot instead of having to go all the way up on the third or fourth thing, and I ain't going up there. I try to stay down on the first one. So that way I can park and I'm right here, right next door to the hospital. They don't have no free parking. If they had free parking, I'd be in the free parking. They done changed it all up over there. But I guess guys, I'm gonna let y'all go. I'm gonna take some medicine and see if it'll knock me out. Cause I need some sleep. Thanks, Letha. I'm trying. I am trying my best. Hang in there. I'm hoping I can take in, girl. I take a bath that's gonna wake me up. That's the reason I take my showers in the morning and get dressed and head to the hospital. And I'm a dragon and drinking coffee. Y'all, I cleaned my whole house last night. The only thing I got to do now is strip my bed, wash my bed linen. I did. I slept about an hour. I cleaned the whole house. Even gave Cujo a bath. But I appreciate it, Lori. You guys mean the world to me too. And you guys feel like family too. All right, girl. I know, girl. I know you only a couple hours away. But girl, you got school. You working. All right, guys. I love y'all. God bless you all and thank y'all for all the prayers. And I'll update y'all tomorrow. Pray that these antibiotics kick in and do their job. All right, y'all. Good night. Love y'all.